Hello, everyone, and happy weekend. Today, we are going to look at 90 days before 90 days from 2017. We are going to be focusing on Darcey. We are going to look at how Darcey's face has changed over the years, and it's not changing well. Darcey has an identical twin called Stacey, and they really look alike, and they really love each other as sisters, and they are working in a fashion industry. In 2017, Darcey was dating this girl called Jessie. They met on an international dating site online. Look, guys, I'll tell you the truth. At the age of 42, Darcey looked beautiful, and the black hair suits her well. Unfortunately, her relationship with Jessie never existed or never survived. I think because of two things. The age gap was one factor, and also the second one is that Darcey was very desperate. She wanted to be engaged, and this guy was not ready. And she was just acting like a brat, and then she started drinking while she was visiting him overseas, and they were just fighting over the alcohol problems. 2 years later, on the third season of 90 Days Before the 90 Days, Darcey was still looking like a bomb. Really, the girl was really beautiful. At that time, she was dating a guy from UK. The name was Tom. Tom was talking to Darcey while they were still dating with Jessie. I think he was the shoulder to cry on. Though Darcey was going out with this guy called Tom, she was still mourning the breakup between her and Jessie because she thought that they had intense relationship. But I think Jessie was still too immature, and Darcey was very clinging because she wanted to get married as soon as possible. And this guy was still young. I think maybe he wanted just to date. At this point, because Darcey is an attention seeker, she started doing the Botox injection. Here we can see her with her sister in the salon, and they were just pampering themselves, and they were doing the Botox injection. I think she wanted just to feel good and look nice for this guy Tom, because I think she was still really feeling bad for being dumped by this guy called Jessie. I really don't want to be judgmental, and I don't want to let any woman down. We can do whatever we want to do with our lives, with our bodies, but if you can look at Darcey and Stacey now, their show, she looks far different, and she is not beautiful anymore. That's my opinion. Then if you want to really look at the show, just go and check Darcey and Stacey at TLC. You can see that she doesn't look good at all. The relationship between Darcey and Tom never lasted long because Darcey was also looking for a reliable relationship, and Tom was cheating. He was still seeing other girls, and Darcey was still hanging on her thoughts about Jessie. So they ended up their relationship as well. Darcey then left the 90 Days franchise, and she started another reality show with her sister, Stacey. The show is called Darcey and Stacey, and you can see here they are looking fabulous, but she looks different. In their show, initially, Darcey was very bitter and unhappy She was unhappy by the fact that she was not getting a man that was fit for her. Everybody that she loved before, they played her around. The other challenge is that Darcey is competing with her sister Stacey so much that she always wants to jump to something just to compete with the sister. Here in these episodes, you could see that the sister is introducing Florian, the boyfriend, to the family. And Darcey was not happy about it. And that's why she started to talk to somebody. So the new guy in this show, the name is Georgie, and he is 33 years old from Bulgaria. This guy is lived in DC. He didn't have any professional job except doing part-time modeling jobs. Like all other previous relationships, Darcey was just over the moon. She thought that this was the guy. So love was in the air, and you could see that Darcey booked a hotel and she was there with the guy. In the middle of the relationship, Darcey asked this guy Georgie to meet his friends in DC because I think she wanted to also know about the history of Georgie, only to find that Georgie had an ex-wife that he never disclosed to Darcey. According to him, he says that they divorced, but there were no papers as evidence. And the sister of Darcey was very skeptical about the whole thing. She felt that this man was there to Darcey for just money. Both sisters went to Turkey to do some transformation, and the first procedure they did was dental care. I think also they did their boob jobs, but it was done in America. As you can see, it's not the same as the boobs she had while she was in TLC. I would say that their dental surgery or dental hygiene or dental procedure was good. You can see the before and after. Another procedure they did there was breast reduction and some sort of liposuction. Darcey and her sister did multiple plastic surgery, which included the nose jobs, and it took about 6 hours to complete the surgery. Darcey broke up with Georgie while she was in Turkey. She was just tired of the lies and the fact that this guy was just, shady with his past life. In the new season now, we see Stacey and Darcey trying to move to Miami to open their new clothing line there, or the shops. And she is not happy about her life because they broke with Georgie 3 months ago. While in Miami, one of Darcey's friends introduced her to her friend called Mike. And in the last episode, we see Darcey sitting down talking with this guy who is also a businessman. And of course, Darcey is desperate. Darcey can't wait. Darcey can't research and find out about the person that she's about to date. Believe me, now we will know that this will be the next Darcey's guy that is going to leave her heartbroken as well. In conclusion, I want Darcey to have a good life and to stop transforming herself in order to satisfy the guys. She worth it. She has to just take care of herself. Thank you for listening. Please take your time to like, comment, and subscribe on this channel. We still need more viewers so as to grow bigger. And God bless you.